Hey folks, Ray from Love You RV. In this video, I'm going to replace my aging Coleman Mach 3 air conditioner in our 2011 Keystone Cougar fifth wheel with a brand new Furrion Chill. So recently Lippert started selling Furrion products, and they were asking me what I'd like to do this summer as far as an install and review, product review. So I said I'd be interested in swapping out my air conditioner because it's getting a little long in the tooth, a little bit vibration, not cooling quite as well. So they do have a conversion kit here. They have all kinds of different new ones, but they have this one that's a Furrion Chill replacement rooftop air conditioner and conversion kit. So I told them to ship that one out and I would install and review it. I went with one that was 14,500 BTU cooling capacity, which is a little bit of an increase. I have a 13,500 Coleman Mach, so that'll be good. You can see here's what comes in the conversion kit. There's some spacers for installing it, and then there's some conversion wiring here specifically for the Coleman Mach. And I chose the white because mine's an older RV, everything was white. I actually prefer to have a white cover on my air conditioner. I don't know why they make them in black, I guess just for looks, because why would you want black to heat up when you're trying to cool the air coming out of the air conditioner there. So there's different options. There's the 14,500. So we'll get to work on installing that in this video, and then later on after I've used it for several weeks I'll come back with my actual detailed review of it. So let's get to it. So first thing I got to do to install a new air conditioner, of course, is take the old air conditioner off. I'm going to start with this inside plastic panel. There's 4 screws, one on each corner, and that'll get me inside so I can access the long bolts that clamp the air conditioner to the roof. Okay, so there's the hardware I had to remove from the inside. There's the cover, and then that bracket there with those really long bolts. They go through that bracket, and then that clamps the air conditioner to the roof. So what it looks like inside here. This is the input side and the output side. You can see the squirrel cage fan there. See quite a bit of wiring here. There's a control box up there. So I think I reused the control box with the new Furrion Chill. It has an adapter piece of wire so I can reuse that control box. So we can see the yellow wire there is the power coming in. So before I do anything, I want to disconnect that power. Let's go down to my distribution panel here, and I got one that's AC. I'll turn the power off for the AC so I don't have any power running in there as far as AC power. So we'll get up on the roof and remove that. So we got the air conditioner off and moved over there. You can see the opening here. It'll match the right opening for the new air conditioner. I'm just in the process. I figured while I had this air conditioner off, I'd recoat my roof. I use a stuff called Alpha Systems Acrylic RV roof coating. Once I get a coat down on the rubber roof, I can recoat it as many times as I want. So I'm just putting a fresh coat, makes it all nice and white, helps in the summer. But I think I'm just gonna coat around where the air conditioner was, but I'll leave this edge right around there just because that's where the foam gasket mates with the surface. So I'll just leave it because it's worked really well, no leaks. So I don't want to put this type of coating down because it's kind of a little bit ridged, so I'm not sure how well the gasket would mate to that. So I'm just going to leave that one frame. But I just thought I'd show you with the air conditioner off. I took off the control box and just put it back down there. We'll see what we have to do with the new one. And while I have a chance, I'm going to clean up all the old foil duct tape here, make it all nice and fresh. Over the years it's kind of gotten a little ratty. Next, I've come inside and redone all the metal duct tape. See, I got a duct on each side where the cold air comes out, so it can be fed into. I got 4 different roof ducts in our RV. Plus, right here is where the air distribution box is, and it has some vents as well. Right now, I just have the middle divider that divides from where the hot air goes in and the cold air comes out. I'll have to tape that back in place. And then this is my controller box for the Dometic, the old Dometic. I have to reuse that. You can see there's a plug that went to the old air conditioner. Now the new air conditioner, because it's for replacing mating with the older system, it comes with a plug that'll adapt it to the new Furrion Chill. I'm just not sure where I'm going to mount this now, because it actually mounted up in the old air conditioner. And you can see the wiring. This white wire is actually a thermostat or thermal pickup that used to go in the fins up there. So I guess if it froze, it would shut things off. And then this goes to my thermostat, my wall thermostat, so that'll all work. It's got 2 fan wires, high and low fan speed, and then on and off for the compressor. Okay, I guess the next thing is to go up back on the roof and wrangle that air conditioner right above that hole. So here's the conversion kit it came with. There's the electrical connector to convert from the Coleman Mach to the Furrion. And then this is the mechanical conversion. The other one came with really long bolts. So this goes up into the corner. Let's see right here. And then that'll extend the bolt so I can use the existing plate on the bottom. Okay, managed to get all 4 done. It was a little tight, but they fit right in the corner there. So now I'm going to put the bottom plate on, use the longer bolts, and then that'll suck the air conditioner down onto the rooftop and compress that gasket that's up there. Okay, got everything set up in here. You can see I've gone through with my foil tape, sealed everything nice and tidy on that side. Also installed the bolts and the frame. Now I've just tightened it down so it starts to compress there's a rubber foam gasket up there, so I haven't overdone it or anything. I'm just going to let it sit like that for a few days, let the foam compress a bit, then I'll retighten it, and I'll check as we get rain and see if we get any leaks in there, but I don't foresee anything. I've replaced that gasket before, didn't have any problem. And then on the intake side, you can see where I've mounted the old control box from the Dometic, this black box here. I actually had to nip off one end to make it fit properly, just the way that yellow AC wire came in there. So you kind of got to do what you got to do. Kind of tuck the wires back up there, because you can't put the control box up where the Dometic control box in the Dometic, or the Coleman Mach, excuse me, the Coleman Mach AC I had, it was mounted up in the unit itself, whereas the Furrion likes to mount theirs sort of in the middle of their air distribution box. I don't have that option, so I just screwed it into the frame, the wood frame there. It should still get enough air through there, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, let's put the vent cover back on and we'll give her a test. There we go, cover back on. I did a kind of a mod here. This didn't have any gasket on it, so I put in a rubber weather stripping gasket just at the top here, because what I was getting before is this wasn't quite mating with the roof surface that well, and every once in a while you get like a little bit of a gap and air would come flying out and make a whistling sound that would drive me nuts. So just a little mod I did. But that's the Coleman Mach air distribution box. And then, like I say, we have 4 of these that are ducted. And I have a thermostat here. Took the original Coleman and put in a Honeywell just because it's auto heat and cold. So let's turn on the fan. That's low fan and high fan. That's actually pretty quiet, especially when the ducts are closed. There we go, so that's just fan. Let's turn on the actual cooling here. Bring it down, maybe 75. There we go, she's fired up. So very quiet compared to the old Coleman Mach. It was kind of getting old, and the motor on it was kind of getting a little bit of vibration to it and stuff. Let her run a little bit and I'll do a temperature reading on the air coming out of there. Just go up and let you listen to what it sounds like outside. Doesn't sound too bad. It's a little quieter than our old one. It's actually quite a bit quieter than some of the ones I think that have a heat pump in or something. None of them are that overly quiet, but not too bad. So it's about 75 degrees in here right now, Fahrenheit. I'll just check the temperature coming out of the vents there. Not super scientific, but good enough. So 44 is what I got there. Another vent right here in the living room. 45. Go into the bedroom here. Check this one. 47, and then the far 50, right around 50, 49. So that's the furthest one away. And I've had that running for maybe 10 minutes right now, so cooling's working really well. Seems to work a lot better than the old one. There we go. Looks pretty good installed on the roof. I think it might be a little bit shorter than the other one, which is nice. Be less shading on my solar panel. So I'm going to use it for the next few weeks, hot part of August here, and I'll come back and give you a full review on its performance. Till next time, Ray from Love Your RV. Cheers, everyone.